So, as you know, Mayor, there's this movement happening in Council Bluffs. They're unleashing their cool side.
Proof of that at Loessfest. It'll kick off the summer season beginning Memorial Day weekend. Of course, unofficial, but frankly official for all the rest of us. And they've got all kinds of free stuff, including a free concert, Cool in the Game.
Cool in the Game?
How appropriate.
It is appropriate. Council Bluffs Mayor Matt Walsh is here alongside Adrian Breen, the CEO of American National Bank. Good to have both of you.
Hi, Adrian, Mayor.
Thanks, Mike.
Good to see you.
This thing keeps growing. Explain, how did this concept and this idea get started?
Well, we wanted to do something for the citizens of Council Bluffs when we opened Tom Hannafin's River's Edge Park. It's a great venue for outdoor festivals and concerts, and so we decided to put together our own festival concert series that would run over the Memorial Day weekend and the week after that.
Well, you said it's for the citizens of Council Bluffs, but you let those of us who live in Omaha.
Yeah.
You're gracious enough to let us go because I've been before.
I did say Council Bluffs, but it's for the entire metropolitan area.
Well, and it's so cool when you're there at the park and looking and the view, and then you see Omaha in the background behind the stage. I mean, it really does feel like one community.
Yeah.
I feel like at this event. What's new this year? You've had this a couple times now, and you've decided to spice it up. So what did you add?
Well, every year we try to add something a little different. We start out on the 28th, Saturday. In the morning we have Run the Luss.
Yeah, right.
Which is
I'll tell you right now, there is a charge. That's the only thing where there's a charge, but there is still room to get into the run.
You can run a 5K or a half marathon.
All free after that. What else is going on?
That night we have what they call the block party, which has imagination movers from Disney. They really have kind of a cult following. They played last year, and I was kind of surprised people had come from many states away to see. It's kind of like the Deadheads.
They're not your speed, but boy, a lot of people love it.
And after that, when it gets dark, they have Inside Out, a Disney Pixar movie.
Oh, it's so just a huge night for families. Yeah.
And then Cool in the Gang, right? That's the kind of the headliner of this event. What do you expect that night to be like?
Cool in the Gang on Sunday night, thanks to our friends at American National. Adrian and the staff at American National bring that to the metropolitan area.
And then Atlanta Rhythm Section, did I hear they're coming in with them?
They'll open up for them.
I love that.
Wow,
that's going to be a
good
great show.
Adrian, what was it about this festival that American National Bank wanted to get involved?
You mentioned it. It's a great way to bring both sides of the river together. It's a great family event all week long, and it's a chance for the bank to give back to the communities where we do business. So
well,
it's a win-win.
It's a free concert. Well, it's only free because of you.
Right, American National Bank.
The bands aren't donating their time to come in and their money to get here.
Correct.
It's free because you jump in and you. So what do you like about this? I mean, we've visited with you a couple of times in the past, different projects, but this one spoke to you because.
Well, it draws such a large crowd from both sides of the river. Excuse me. Then we have expanded it a little bit this year to benefit Heartland Family Services. There'll be some bins set up around the area.
What are you asking for if people are coming to the show?
Well, it's going to be tough to bring stuff that's contained like that, so we thought socks, blankets, some simple clothing items I think would be a great opportunity. We'll have bins set up around the venue for people to do that. And if you can't make it to the event, we've got some bins set up in our branches. You can stop in and make a donation there.
Yeah, Mayor, I want to talk to you about the park itself because there's more development going along in that area. What are the plans? What are the big plans, the final product?
The plans are incredible for the entire riverfront, both Omaha and Council Bluffs side of the riverfront. Behind Hannafin Park, we're doing a mixed-use residential commercial development, probably about 150 to 160 million in apartments, condominiums, and in commercial office buildings. And then there is great interest in creating an experience for people down around the riverfront. We've always talked about making that riverfront an active place. The restaurant, as you know, Rick's Boatyard, and then stores kind of struggled a little bit. So you need to create some critical mass of population that gets down around the riverfront.
We've had this conversation so many times. When you go to other cities or even other countries, that's where a lot of the excitement is, along the water. And you just sort of see that opportunity between Omaha and Council Bluffs, and it's like, let's make something cool happen here now that you've got sort of a blank slate.
Yeah, we do, and there are some challenges in that there's a railroad in front of the Omaha side, and our levee set back, but we're going to get around those challenges.
Hey, Mayor, I got a shirt, unlike anywhere else, on purpose, in the little purple balloon there.
It's this new image that you guys are you're unveiling.
Yeah, they pulled out the UN out of Council Bluffs
Uh-huh.
and came up with a slogan unlike anywhere else on purpose. And kind of the tagline is you have to know who you're not before you know who you are.
Right. What's your
I've got multiple.
yours?
He's got a list. He's got a
There.
list of that.
I love it.
Actually, they told me I had to pick my own and so I said, well, Google unwords on, and there are probably 50 pages of unwords. So.
Oh, I love it.
right,
You got time. Maybe
Yeah.
at Loessfest you can reveal. And again, back to this event, everything, the concert, all that stuff, thanks to Adrian and his team, all of it is free except for Run Luss. And registration is still open for that. So we'll send you to loessfest.com or unleashcb.com. That's sort of the new website. As you're hearing a lot of buzz about Council Bluffs, they're tooting their horn. And we like it. Thank you, Adrian. It's great to see you.
Adrian, thanks a lot.
Mayor.
Appreciate
Thank you, and
Thank you.
don't miss the symphony on Monday night. It's a phenomenal symphony and fireworks.
Well,
So
heck, you got 3 days worth of stuff,
we
sir.
actually got a week after that worth of stuff. So.
Hot dog.
Cranked
I like
up over
it.
there. Thanks a lot, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, maintenance check.